everybody, and welcome to Storm Reads, and happy Monday. And today I'm going to be doing my Monday reads, which is just letting you guys know what I'm still working on currently, and then what I'm hoping to try to get into. And I will not talk too much about some of these because they've been on here every time, but yeah, I am still currently working on Dune by Frank Herbert. I am around 60-something% into it. I've got this much to go. If I don't look at the appendix, which I don't know if I will or not, but yeah, I only have like this much. This stuff here is like just appendix, which just tells kind of like the history of and things like that, which I may like look through, but this is the chunk that I really am wanting to get through. So I'm almost done with it. So depending, I may try to finish it up this week. We'll see. And I started The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter by Theodore Goss. I am 5 chapters in, so not very far. I got my little candy wrapper there. Talk about the strange things that, use for a bookmark. There's that. So yeah, not very far. This is about Mary Jekyll, and she... her mother dies, and she learns that her mother was putting money in a bank to take care of somebody that she had no clue about. She thought it was Edward Hyde, and he is like a wanted criminal, and so she goes there to see if he was hiding out there, and then she finds Diana Hyde, which is Edward's daughter, and she's kind of like a little bit feral. She's very mouthy and doesn't really care what she says, and so she's kind of funny. The only thing about this was I was a little confused at the very beginning because it's got a different kind of writing style. If you read it, it has where the characters kind of interject what they want into it, and so I don't know if you can see it, but like this here is like dialogue from the character. So there's one character is it's like one character is writing the story, and then the other ones are given their 2 cents or whatever. And at the end of chapter 1, you find out that that's what's happening. Like she shouldn't have let, it's the author's note, shouldn't have let the other people in their group look at her manuscript or whatever, because they're putting their little 2 cents into the story she's telling. And so it was a little confusing at first, but now that I know that's what's going on, it's not that bad. And so it just took me a little bit to get into that. But yeah, so far I'm enjoying it, and I need to get this one done by Wednesday, so this one is a priority over a lot of the other stuff, since I haven't gotten very far. But I am also still buddy reading The Hollow Places by T. Kingfisher, and I'm 43% into this one, so I haven't read a whole lot on it, and I need to make a little headway in this one this week. And this one is... it's not bad. It's kind of strange and unusual. It's really easy to read. I was afraid I wouldn't like it because I didn't like the other author's book, but so far I'm enjoying this one a lot more. And I'm really glad that I decided to go ahead and give it a try and buddy read this with Jessica from Lady Lovestead Reads. I'm also still working on The Wheel of Fortune by Susan Howatch. I don't have a picture to show you on my Kindle because I had to let the library edition go back. I had it on overdrive, so I'll just put a picture. And I thought I was going to have to wait until I could get it back because somebody was ahead of me, but then somebody let me know that it was on Hoopla, and I thought I looked on Hoopla and maybe I just didn't remember it being there. But thanks, Ro, for letting me know, so now I can continue on because I thought I was going to have to put it down for a while. But so now I've got it on Hoopla, and I can't show you the picture. It's not very good. So I will be continuing on with that one, and I've talked about that one in several of these, so I won't mention anything about that, except for that it is getting a little bit more interesting. It's not my style of book genre, but I wanted to try something different, and so far it's not too bad. It's just a little bit more slow going for me because it's not packed full of action and stuff like that. Then I am also reading Cajun Kiss of Death by Ellen Byron, and I think I'm like slowly reading this one because it's a favorite series and I don't want it to end, and I have a feeling this is the last one in the series. It feels very final. just the way that, like, the author has the main character talking and things like that, and just an overall, it feels very final. And so I'm like, don't want to let go of it. She's gonna have a new series next year called the Vintage Cookbook series. So I have a feeling this one's going to end, because she does have another series that she writes with under a different name. So if you watched my weekly reads video, I talked about Long Island Iced Tina by Maria Del Rico, I think is what it's called. And that's this author's other pen name. And so she also has that one going. So I think this one's going to be in this number 7. And I'm just really sad because I really like it. But this one has a celebrity chef that dies, and one of her friends is going to be charged, I think, with the murder, and so she's going to have to do some sleuthing, Maggie, and everything. So we're just now, I'm 33% into it, I think, and we're just now getting to the actual investigation part. So, but that's okay, because I really like the characters, and that's fine. It's funny how it's fine with some books, and other books I just want the mystery to start right off the bat. Dresden, lay down. Lay down. If you hear little pitter patters around, that's my dog Dresden walking around. She doesn't want to settle down. Another book that I have been working on, and my friend keeps reminding me that I don't ever talk about it, and that's Pen Pal by Dathan Arbach. It's just, I'm not really enjoying it all that well, and so I forget about it. But I've been working on it just a little bit all month long. And it's the horror pick for the horror book club, and I just find it super boring. And it's a book that started out on Reddit, and so the writing style is a little different, and it's short stories. And I'm not a short story person to begin with, and so basically it's just a book about this guy writing these short stories about a kid. And it starts out with him, like, he's 6 years old, he's in kindergarten, and you kind of get the feeling that he has been being followed, and like there is a creepy guy or something that's followed him kind of all through his like life or whatever. That there's always this kind of, like, I guess, ominous feeling that something happened and followed him, and through all these stories it gets a little creepier, I guess, as you go, everything. But I just find it super boring, and because there's not a lot. And I think one of the reasons is he's telling the story, so it's told in like paragraph after paragraph. There's hardly any dialogue, and I'm not a big fan of that, and I think that's just one of the reasons why I'm not enjoying it too much and everything. But everybody else, it seems like, in the messenger group that we're in really likes it, and I just don't understand why. But that's okay. At least I'm not alone this time, because my friend didn't care for it too much. But I'm almost finished with it. I think I am on the last story, maybe, or somewhere around there. So hopefully I can get that one done this week, because we'll be talking about it on Sunday in the messenger group, so I need to get it done. But yeah, there's that one. So an audiobook that I've started, I'm only 4% into it, so I just recently started it, is Murder in the Irish Village by Carolyn? I think it's Caroline O'Connor. And of course this one is set in Ireland, so I'm super excited to get to it, and the narrator's like really cool, because I love Irish accents. And so I am enjoying this one so far, but I haven't gotten very far into it. I think I just really enjoy the narrator right now, so we'll see how it goes. But so far I like it. So that's all the books that I am currently in the middle of. It's a lot of books, but like I said, some of these I've been working on all month, and I'm in not a big super hurry to get finished with a couple of them, while other ones I have to prioritize because I do need to get them finished. if I do manage to get through a lot of these, there are some books that I would like to get to. And Delilah S. Dawson's Mine, I would like to get to this one. I believe it's either middle grade or young adult horror. And I do have the e-arc of this one, so I would like to get to this one. And so probably after I get done with Cajun Kiss of Death, which I am hoping to finish this week, I will start this one. Even if I just get started on it, that's fine. But there's that. And there's a couple of audiobooks that I would like to get to. And if I can get to Cat Got Your Crown by Julie Chase, this is the last book in the Kitty Couture series, and so I can wrap this one up. That's on my Series About Series challenge. And I don't have a clue what this one is about, but it does have a cute little cover there. And I know it's about, is her name Lacey? Yeah, I think it's Lacey. And she owns a pet boutique where she makes like signature clothing as well as like organic products for the pets to eat, I believe. But I don't know anything about like what the mystery is going to be in this one. And even though I don't need to be starting a new series, I was really curious about this one and wanted to go ahead and start it. And I'm at the point in the other series, because this is a spin-off, that I can go ahead and start this one. So I am starting this one's Matchmaking Can Be Murder by Amanda Flowers. This is a spin-off from the Amish Candy Shop series. I don't know exactly what this series is called. I forgot to look that up. It doesn't say on here. But I know it's a matchmaking mystery series. And I don't know anything about it except for it has these two fainting goats. And I think that was why I wanted to get into it, because they're so cute. And it's kind of fun to have a book that involves animals that aren't dogs or cats. So that pretty much wraps up what I am in the middle of reading wise and what I would like to get to this week if I have a chance. And it always just depends on how much time I have for reading. And so if you've read any of these books or you have any comments, go ahead and leave them down below. Just no spoilers. And so I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll see you all next video. Bye.